Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TCFL Central. This is Jerry, your host. This is episode 9 of the uh, 2025 TCFL regular season. We do have one makeup game in the head-to-head side, which we'll be playing first. And that's Nashville at Sheridan. Nashville 7-0, Sheridan 4-3. You can see the stats here on the screen for all the makeup games that Nashville and Sheridan had to play. So we'll go ahead and get the game started. This will be a quick play game as we have our normal PC conference games for week 10. Remember, week 9, it was a bye week, so now we're on week 10. So let's go ahead and play that game, and then we'll switch over to the PC side and run their week 10 games. And there you have the only game that we need to play on the head-to-head side. That's a makeup game, and that's Nashville at Sheridan. Nashville is favored by 8. They're seeing if they can go to 8-0. So let's go ahead and autoplay it. And there you have it. Nashville has won their 8th game in a row. They roll over Sheridan 38-10. Take a look at their box score. Nashville, well, pretty close game at halftime. Then Nashville took over in the second half, shutting out Sheridan in the third and fourth quarter. Nashville did score in every quarter. See, they were up 10-0 and 10-3, 17-3, and then halftime, Sheridan got a score with about a minute left, making 17-10, but then it was all Nashville in the second half with 3 touchdowns. And you can see Nashville pretty much controlled the game, 26 first down to 12. Passing yardage, they threw all over Sheridan with 358 yards to not quite 200. They even rushed for over 200. Gave him 478 yards total offense to Sheridan 215. Okay, a few injuries, not much. Sheridan did have quite a few players out for this game. Then we have Jackson for Nashville, 358 yards, 4 touchdowns, 150 rating. Stroud for Sheridan, 1 interception, 1 touchdown, got sacked 3 times. Rushing-wise, Robinson led Nashville with 51, and Hubbard for Sheridan with 36. Robinson did score a rushing touchdown. Passing-wise, Jackson threw to 4 different receivers for touchdowns. And 2 receivers had over 100 yards, Noku and Collins. While on the Sheridan side, 1 receiver chased at 7 receptions, but only 50. Look at this Smith catch, 1 catch for 55 yards. The specialist, defense, and the play-by-play. Okay, as usual, you can just pause the video in case you want to take a little closer look at any of the stats or anything for the games. But that will complete our makeup game in the head-to-head tie. Nashville stays undefeated, 8-0, with a 38-10 win over Sheridan. So, and you see Nashville, look at how Lamar Jackson, nearly the leader in rushing for the head-to-head team in Nashville. Okay, switch over to the other regular season. Here we go. Here's the TCFL regular season for the PC side. There's our week 8 games played a couple weeks ago. Here's our week 10 game. Putnam County at Transylvania, Auburndale at Cleveland, Hazzard County at Woodland, and Detroit at Greene. Take a look at the standings. Have a tie for first place in the East. Hobos and Dragonauts both 5-2. Dogs lead in Central at 5-2. You can see there's Putnam County, there are the Hobos, and the Dogs are Woodland. Woodland playing Hazzard County. That's the Cooters. So that'll be a good game there. Detroit is playing Greene. Auburndale at Cleveland. Putnam County Transylvania. Which game to play as the game of the week? I think we'll just go with Putnam County and Transylvania. So let's go ahead and get the game started. Week 10. And this one here we'll use as the game of the week. Putnam County, Transylvania. Auburndale's at Cleveland. Let's go ahead and auto-play that one. And we have a Cleveland upset, 39-32 over Auburndale. I forgot to do the saving. Okay, week 10 was Auburndale at Cleveland. Let's go through the stats here. Let's see. Cleveland got out to a 12-0 lead. Missed an extra point on their first touchdown. Then Burrow threw a 55-yard pass to make it 12. And that extra point was no good. And then there was a third and a fourth. Wow, not unreal. 4 extra points in a row. So, halftime it was Cleveland 18, Auburndale 9. Looks like they were field goals, but they were actually 5 touchdowns. Okay, then Auburndale got a regular field goal here in the third to make it kind of close, 12-18, and then Cleveland took over, and they had a lead early in the fourth quarter, 39-18, and Auburndale came back with 2 touchdowns a bit too late to make it a close game. Okay. Here's our team stats. Cleveland had 30 first downs, 459 yards passing. Worst pass defensive game for Auburndale, I'm sure, of the year. And then Cleveland nearly broke 500 yards. Auburndale didn't do too bad. They had 350, but when the other team gets 500, that's pretty tough to win. Okay, there's your stats. Farmers had 119 rating for Auburndale, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns. Didn't match Burrow, though, 459 yards, 5 touchdowns. Leading rusher was Williams for Auburndale, 54. Jacobs for Cleveland had 37. Receiving wise, we had 2 Cleveland receivers with 2 touchdowns. Wow, he actually caught 15 passes. Westbrook also had 2 touchdowns. And look at that, there's 3 50-plus yard games. Does that show 50 up in the team stats here? Not sure. I know it showed 25. They have 4 25 plus. We know at least 3 of them were for 50. Wow. So much for Armadale's pass defense. Okay. And there's the rest of the statistics by play. Okay, that's it from Cleveland. Cleveland knocked off Armadale 39-32. Head over the second auto play game. He has Hazzard County at Woodland. Woodland favored by 4. Hazzard County need to knock out Woodland to get back into the race. And they did. They walloped Woodland 52-14. Woodland now drops to 5-3. Look at Armadale, 42 points in the first half. Yeah. 42-7 at halftime. And then Hazzard County coasted the rest of the game. Okay, let's go down here for stats. Hazzard County nearly 400 passing, over 500. Look at Woodland, didn't even get the 200 yards. They just had a terrible game. You can see they had 8 missed tackles. They just weren't into this game. And Hazzard County threw 425 plus. They even rushed for over 100. They rushed for more than Woodland passed. Okay, player stats, May threw for 5 touchdowns, 365 yards. Mayhew even came in and late in the game and threw 8 passes. 365, 158 rating. Look at Love, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Terrible game for Love, 23 rating. Dobbs did run for 54 yards for Woodland, while Barkley led Hazzard County with 62. Look at Lamb caught 3 touchdowns from May, 10 receptions, 158 yards, and Judy even had over 200 yards. And receiving yards. Look how poor Woodland did. Okay, well, that's it from Woodland. Woodland again. Wallop 52-14 by Hazzard County. Gets Hazzard County back in the race. There you go. Let's go ahead and get the last auto play game in, and then we'll do our game of the week. Detroit is at Greene. Detroit needs to win the move into a tie with Woodland. Greene is trying to win their second game of the year. Let's see what happens. And Greene, they upset Detroit 24-22. halftime, it was just Detroit led 12-10 at halftime, and then Greene got a touchdown with 7 minutes left in the fourth to take the lead, and Detroit could only muster a field goal the rest of the way out. Detroit and Greene start. Detroit just nearly got to 300. Greene nearly hit 400. Greene had 289 passing, over 100 yards rushing. Player stats: Richardson had 1 reception touchdown, 241 yards, 62 rating. Mahomes came in 289 yards, 2 touchdowns, 98 rating. Leading rusher was Stevenson for Greene with 63. Harris did have 45 for Detroit. Pollard had 1 rushing touchdown for Greene. Receiving side, we have McBride with 10 receptions, over 100 yards receiving. On Detroit, leading receiver was Adams with 5 yards, 73. Okay, looks like that's it for Greene. Greene pulled an upset and wins their 2nd game of the year, 24-22. Now we'll go ahead and get the game of the week started. After I do this, but you can see I'm not very good at remembering to do that. So we have week 10. So try the Greene, save it, and may as well do this one too while we're here. County of Woodland. They're all saved. So let's go ahead and get this game of the week. Is Putnam County at Transylvania. The line's pretty even, so that's kind of interesting when the records are very different. Let's see, the computer around the teams, but we will play regular. The line's even. Rain Stadium, wherever that's at. Oh, that's right, that's over in Europe where Transylvania is. Okay. Sunny, no wind, should be, oh, pretty chilly though, 39 degrees. Okay, let's set the rosters. There's your starting lineups. Okay, there you have the starting lineups. Putnam County 5 and 2, Transylvania 2 and 5. Sam Donnell, quarterback of Putnam County, Kirk Cousins for Transylvania. Get the coin toss. It looks like the Vampires will get the ball first. Let's go ahead and do the
kick from Morstead is down by Washington.
And there we go.
1st and 10 at the 25. Darnold from the shotgun.
Oh, the Hobos have the ball. Okay. Well, we'll get our play-by-play announcer to do the play-by-play here, and we'll sit back and watch it. We'll return.
Warren with a gain of 10 on the play. McDuffie on the tackle.
Over the statistics. Enjoy the game.
Darnold passes to Warren, 6-yard gain, Chin on the tackle, first down. Darnold to Hill, incomplete, McDuffie on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Darnold to Allen, gain of 14, Mitchell on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Darnold calling an audible. Four-yard run by Warren, Ladd with the tackle. Darnold calls the signals. Warren the ball carrier, gain of 3, Byard with the tackle. 3rd and 3. Darnold calls the signals. Darnold to Gesicki, incomplete, Hamilton on the coverage. Whiteman back in punt formation. "38-yard punt by Whiteman, touchback. Cousins from the shotgun. Spears on the carry, gain of 11, Martin on the tackle, first down. Spears with a 7-yard run, Dana with the tackle. Spears the ball carrier, gain of 8, Warner on the tackle, first down.
Number 73, 10-yard penalty.
Cousins with the pass to Palmer, incomplete, St. Ristel on the coverage.
Defense. Automatic, first down.
1st and 10 from the 47. Cousins completes the pass to Spears, gain of 8, Warner on the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the 45. Spears with a gain of 2 on the play, Dana on the tackle. 3rd and inches from the 43. Spears on the carry, gain of 1, Martin on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 42. Cousins passes to Abdullah, gain of 7, Smith on the tackle. Cousins calling signals. Cousins throws incomplete to Strange, Martin on the coverage. 3rd and 3 at the 35. Cousins to Strange, gain of 8, Martin on the stop, first down. Cousins changing the play. Cousins throws incomplete to McLaurin, Williams on the coverage. Spears with a gain of 6 on the play, Dana on the tackle. 3rd and 4 from the 21. 11 play 59-yard drive. 5:02 off the clock. 3-yard gain by Cousins, Newbin on the stop. 4th and 1 from the 18. Two-yard run by Spears, Madubike with the tackle, first down.
Number 7, 10-yard penalty.
46-yard attempt for Aubrey. Morstead to hold. This will give them the lead. The snap from Humphrey. Aubrey made the 46-yard field goal, Transylvania 3. Here's the kick from Morstead. The kick from Morstead is returned 25 yards by Washington, Hunt on the stop. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Darnold at the line. Darnold to Warren, gain of 7, Chin with the tackle. 2nd and 3. Warren on the carry, gain of 3, fumble recovered by Byard, Transylvania ball, 3rd and inches from the 35. Swift on the carry, loss of 4, Okereke on the tackle. Whiteman back in punt formation. "53-yard punt by Whiteman, return of 5 by Abdullah. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins calls the signals. Cousins completes the pass to Strange, gain of 3, Martin on the tackle. Cousins calling an audible. Cousins throws incomplete to Spears, Warner on the coverage. 3rd and 7. Cousins completes the pass to Strange, 10-yard gain, Sain Ristel on the tackle, first down, Cousins calling signals. Cousins with the pass to Palmer, gain of 16, Sain Ristel on the tackle, first down. Timeout, Putnam Co. Cousins with the pass to Bateman, gain of 14, Williams on the tackle, first down. Cousins passes to McLaurin, gain of 10, Williams on the tackle, first down. Transylvania by 3. Cousins at the line. Cousins passes to McLaurin, incomplete, Gordon on the coverage. Cousins passes to Strange, gain of 11, Martin with the tackle, first down. Four-yard run by Abdullah, Rassi on the tackle. End of the first quarter, Transylvania 3, Putnam Co 0. Cousins barks out the signals. Abdullah on the carry, no gain, Newbin on the tackle. 3rd and 6 from the 11. Cousins at the line. Spears with a 2-yard run, Martin on the tackle. 27-yard attempt for Aubrey. The snap from Humphrey. Aubrey is good from 27 yards, Transylvania 6, Morstead with the kick. The kick from Morstead is returned 28 yards by Washington, Chin on the tackle.
10-yard penalty.
Putnam go down by 6. Shotgun formation. Warren the ball carrier, gain of 4, Ladu on the tackle. Darnold to Warren, gain of 8, Chin on the stop, first down. Putnam go down 6. Eight-yard run by Warren, Collins on the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the 33. Darnold completes the pass to Gesicki, gain of 8, Hamilton on the tackle, first down.
Repeat, 2nd down.
Swift with a gain of 6 on the play, Odiingbo on the tackle, first down.
Number 78, 10-yard penalty.
Darnold calling signals. Darnold is sacked by Collins, loss of 5. 3rd and 17 at the 18. Swift split outside. Darnold at the line. Darnold to Waddle, incomplete, Ward on the coverage.
Defense, number 21, automatic, first down.
Darnold to Hill, gain of 29, Hamilton with the tackle, first down. Darnold to Allen, incomplete, Mitchell on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Darnold calls out the signals. Darnold with the pass to Allen, gain of 4, Mitchell with the tackle. 3rd and 6 at the 36. Current drive, 9 plays, 51 yards. They've used 4:52 on the clock. Darnold lost 9 on the play, fumble recovered by Darnold, Whiteman to punt. Abdullah standing inside his own 10. "45-yard punt by Whiteman, touchback. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Cousins passes to Strange, gain of 11, Martin on the tackle, first down. Cousins the ball carrier, 3-yard gain, fumble recovered by Hunt, Transylvania main, 2nd and 7 from the 34. Cousins with the pass to Bateman, incomplete, Williams with the coverage. 3rd and 7 from the 34. Spears gains 3 on the draw, Mathieu on the tackle. Morstead to punt. "55-yard punt by Morstead, return of 9 by Washington. Shotgun formation. Darnold throws incomplete to Hill, McDuffie on the coverage. Darnold completes the pass to Gesicki, gain of 14, Hamilton on the tackle, first down, Putnam co-trailing by 6. First and 10 from the 31. 5:26 in the second. Darnold throws incomplete to Swift, David
Pass
on the coverage.
interference. Defense. Number 54, 5-yard penalty. Automatic, first down.
Darnold completes the pass to Gesicki, gain of 12, Hamilton on the tackle, first and 10. Darnold throws incomplete to Hill, McDuffie on the coverage.
Will be charged.
Darnold throws incomplete to Hill.
Roughing the passer. Defense. Number 97, 15-yard penalty. Automatic, first down.
Darnold completes the pass to Warren, 9-yard gain, Chin on the tackle. Darnold throws incomplete to Gesicki, Hamilton on the coverage. 3rd and 1 from the 5. Goal line defense. Warren the ball carrier, touchdown Putnam Co. Koo makes the extra point, Putnam Co 7, Transylvania, Koo to kick off. The kick from Koo is returned 13 yards by Abdullah, Warner on the tackle. First and 10 at the 18. Shotgun formation. Cousins to McLaurin, gain of 30, Martin on the tackle, first down.
Offense. Number 65.
Cousins from the shotgun. Cousins to McLaurin, gain of 11, Gordon on the tackle. Second and 8. Transylvania hustling to the line. Cousins shouting instructions. Spears on the pitch, gain of 27, Neuvin on the tackle, first down. Cousins completes the pass to Strange, 3-yard gain, Martin on the tackle. Transylvania in a hurry up. Cousins completes the pass to Bateman, gain of 14, Williams on the tackle, first down.
False start. Offense. Number 73, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
First and 15 from the 41. Cousins completes the pass to Palmer, gain of 16, St. Ristel with the tackle, first and 10. Hurry up offense. Cousins completes the pass to Strange, no gain, Martin on the tackle. Second and 10 from the 25. Transylvania hustling to the line. Cousins at the line. Cousins completes the pass to Palmer, gain of 3, St. Ristel on the stop. Third and 7 at the 22. Cousins to McLaurin, no gain, Williams on the tackle. Aubrey will try from 40 yards. This will give them the lead. Humphrey with the snap. Aubrey is good from 40, Transylvania 9, Putnam Co 7, Morstead to kick off. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold to Warren, incomplete, Chin on the coverage. Second and 10. Warren the ball carrier, 10-yard gain, David with the tackle, first down. Darnold passes to Hill, gain of 15, David on the tackle, first down. Putnam Co trailing by 2. Darnold calls out the signals. Darnold to Gesicki, incomplete, Hamilton on the coverage. Second and 10 from the 50. Darnold calls the signals. Darnold completes the pass to Warren, gain of 27, Hamilton on the tackle, first down. First and 10. Darnold to Swift, gain of 10, Chin with the tackle, for 31-yard try for Koo. This will give them the lead. The snap from Beebe. Koo made the 31-yard field goal, Putnam Co 10, the kick from Koo. Squib kick. The kick from Koo is returned 5 yards by O'Neal, Ellis with the tackle, Koo boots it. The kick from Koo is returned 12 yards by Palmer, Wagner on the tackle. First and 10 from the 21. Shotgun formation. Cousins completes the pass to Abdullah, gain of 9, Warner on the tackle. Second and 1 from the 30. Cousins completes the pass to McLaurin, 15-yard gain, Williams on the tackle, first down. Abdullah on the carry, gain of 20, Neubin on the tackle, first down. Cousins passes to McLaurin, gain of 11, Gordon with the tackle, first down. Cousins to Strange, gain of 5, Martin with the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 19. I formation. Abdullah the ball carrier, no gain, Newbin on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 19. Cousins calling an audible. Cousins to Strange, gain of 6, Warner on the stop, 1st down. Cousins calling the signals. Cousins to Bateman, incomplete, Williams with the coverage. Cousins passes to Palmer, incomplete, Sain Ristel on the coverage. 3rd and 10 at the 13. Current drive, 9 plays, 66 yards. 5 o'clock off the clock. Cousins on the carry, gain of 5, Rassi on the tackle.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Aubrey will try from 31 yards. This will give them the lead. The snap from Humphrey. Aubrey connects from 31 yards, Transylvania 12. The kick from Morstead. Darnold from the shotgun. Darnold throws incomplete to Warren, Chin on the coverage. Putnam Co down by 2. Swift on the carry, no gain, Sweat on the tackle. 3rd and 10 from the 25. Swift in the slot. Darnold to Hill, 11-yard gain, McDuffie with the tackle, 1st down. Timeout, Putnam Co. Warren with a gain of 4 on the play, Redmond on the stop. Darnold barks out the signals. Darnold completes the pass to Allen, gain of 17, Ward with the tackle, 1st down, Putnam Co trailing by 2. "36-yard gain by Hill, Byard on the stop, 1st down. 1st and goal. Darnold at the line. Darnold to Warren, incomplete, Chin on the coverage. 2nd and goal. Darnold to Waddle, incomplete, Ward on the coverage. 3rd and goal from the 7. Allen is doubled at the line. Darnold throws incomplete to Waddle, Ward on the coverage. 25-yard attempt for Koo. This will give them the lead. Clean snap from Beebe. The snap from Beebe. Koo is good from 25 yards, Putnam Co 13, Transylvania 12. The kick from Koo is downed by Abdullah. Transylvania breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. Spears on the carry, gain of 1, Rassi on the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Spears with a 9-yard run, Warner on the tackle, first down. Cousins is sacked by OF, loss of 8. Cousins completes the pass to Spears, gain of 4, Martin with the tackle. 3rd and 14 from the 31. Cousins with the pass to McLaurin, 20-yard gain, Martin on the tackle, first down, Vampires trailing by 1. Cousins calls the signals. Cousins to Spears, gain of 7, Wagner on the tackle. Cousins with the pass to Bateman, gain of 7, Williams on the tackle, first down, 1st and 10 from the 35. Cousins at the line. Cousins to McLaurin, touchdown Transylvania. The kick by Aubrey is good, Transylvania 19, Putnam Co 13. The kick from Morstead is downed by Washington. Putnam Co trailing by 6. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold to Allen, gain of 15, Ward with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 40. Darnold to Warren, gain of 2, Chin on the tackle. End of the 3rd quarter, Transylvania 19, Putnam Co 13. Darnold barks out the signals. Darnold to Gesicki, 10-yard gain, Hamilton on the tackle, first down. Putnam Co trailing by 6. 1st and 10 at the 48. Darnold completes the pass to Warren, gain of 8, Byard on the tackle. Putnam Co down by 6. 2nd and 2. Darnold calls the signals. Darnold to Warren, incomplete, Chin with the coverage. 3rd and 2. Darnold throws incomplete to Allen, Mitchell with the coverage. Whiteman back in punt formation. Abdullah waiting inside his own 10. "40-yard punt by Whiteman, touchback." Cousins throws incomplete to Abdullah, Anzalone on the coverage. Shotgun formation. Abdullah on the sweep, no gain, Oed on the tackle. Transylvania leads by 6. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Cousins is sacked by Equal, loss of 4. Morstead to punt. 49-yard punt by Morstead, return of 4 by Washington. Shotgun formation. Darnold with the pass to Warren, gain of 1, Chin on the stop. 2nd and 9 from the 40. Darnold completes the pass to Hill, gain of 15, McDuffie on the tackle, 1st down. Darnold throws incomplete to Warren, Chin on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 11, 5-yard penalty. Automatic, 1st down.
Darnold to Allen, gain of 6, Ward on the tackle. Darnold barks out the signals. Darnold to Waddle, incomplete, Ward on the coverage. Darnold completes the pass to Gesicki, gain of 10, fumble recovered by Swift, Hunt, Darnold at the line. Darnold passes to Allen, gain of 9, Ward on the stop, 1st down. Putnam co-trailing by 6. Darnold calling an audible. Darnold is sacked by Byard, loss of 3. Darnold hollers out the signals. Darnold the ball carrier, gain of 14, David on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15. Darnold passes to Hill, incomplete. Second and 20. Swift in the slot. Darnold to Gesicki, incomplete, Hamilton on the coverage. 3rd and 20 from the 25. Darnold to Gesicki, incomplete, Hamilton on the coverage. 43-yard field goal for Koo. Whiteman to hold. Hill with the snap. Koo made the 43-yard field goal, Transylvania 19. The kick from Koo. Transylvania by 3. Shotgun formation. Cousins completes the pass to Bateman, gain of 5, Williams on the tackle. McLaurin faces a double at the line. Cousins throws incomplete to Spears, Warner on the coverage. 3rd and 5 from the 30. Cousins at the line. Cousins passes to McLaurin, incomplete, Gordon on the coverage, Morstead to punt. "49-yard punt by Morstead, return of 9 by Washington. Putnam co-trailing by 3. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Swift on the carry, gain of 11, Byard on the tackle, first down. Swift with the carry, no gain, Byard on the stop. 2nd and 10 from the 23. Putnam hustling to the line. Doubling Allen at the line. Darnold passes to Gesicki, incomplete, Hamilton on the coverage. Putnam needs a big play here. 3rd and 10 at the 23. Darnold passes to Swift, gain of 41, Hamilton on the tackle, first down. 3rd and 20. Darnold with the pass to Hill, incomplete, McDuffie on the coverage, Whiteman from punt formation. "43-yard punt by Whiteman, return of 1 by Spears. Transylvania by 3. I formation. Young is intercepted by Williams, return of 0. Shotgun. Darnold calling an audible. Darnold completes the pass to Allen, gain of 12, Mitchell with the tackle. 2nd and 3 from the 50. Putnam hustling to the line. Two-yard gain by Swift, Sweat on the stop. 3rd and 1 from the 48. Hurry up offense. Darnold throws incomplete to Hill. 4th and 1. Swift with the carry, 3-yard gain, Okereke with the tackle, first down. Whiteman will punt. "54-yard punt by Whiteman, return of 1 by Spears. 1st and 10 from the 5. Cousins at the line. Cousins to Bateman, incomplete, Williams on the coverage. From the I. Young on the carry, 3-yard gain, fumble recovered by Strange, Transylvania maintains possession, 3rd and 7 from the 8. Cousins in the shotgun. Spears gains 2 on the draw, Mathieu on the tackle. Morstead to punt. From his own end zone. 20-yard punt by Morstead, out of bounds. Shotgun formation. Darnold completes the pass to Hill, gain of 11, Hamilton on the tackle, first down, 1st and 10. Putnam hustling to the line. Warren on the carry, no gain, Chin on the stop. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 at the 19. Leggett split out wide. Darnold to Leggett, incomplete, Hamilton with the coverage. Third and 15 from the 24. 1:51 in the fourth. Leggett split outside. One-yard run by Darnold, Hamilton on the tackle. 41-yard attempt for Koo. Good snap. Hill with the snap. Koo is good from 41, Putnam 19, Transylvania 19. The kick from Koo is downed by Spears. Shotgun. Cousins at the line. Young throws incomplete to Spears, Anzalone on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 25. 1:19 to go in the fourth. McLaurin is doubled at the line. Cousins completes the pass to McLaurin, gain of 3, Williams on the tackle. 3rd and 7 at the 28. Cousins completes the pass to McLaurin, 8-yard gain, Williams on the tackle, first down. Cousins completes the pass to Spears, gain of 4, Anzalone on the tackle. Tie score. 2nd and 6. 1:08 in the fourth. Cousins throws incomplete to Palmer, Sain Ristel on the coverage. 3rd and 6 at the 40. Palmer is doubled at the line. Cousins throws incomplete to Bateman, Gordon on the coverage. Morstead from punt formation. "48-yard punt by Morstead, return of 13 by Washington. 1st and 10 from the 25. Darnold from the shotgun. Warren with a gain of 5 on the play, Redmond on the tackle. Tie score. Shotgun formation. Warren on the draw, 3-yard gain, Stills on the tackle. 2nd and 17 from the 18. Darnold to Hill, gain of 12, McDuffie on the tackle. Putnam Co 19, Transylvania 19. Here's the kick from Morstead. Shotgun. Warren the ball carrier, gain of 8, David on the tackle. Darnold brings them to the line. Darnold completes the pass to Warren, 2-yard gain, Chin on the tackle, first down. Warren the ball carrier, no gain, David on the tackle. Warren on the carry, gain of 6, David on the tackle. 3rd and 4 from the 41. Darnold completes the pass to Waddle, 7-yard gain, Ward on the tackle, first down, Darnold at the line. Darnold passes to Allen, gain of 49, Byard on the stop, first down. Goal line defense. Darnold completes the pass to Warren, touchdown Putnam Co. The kick by Koo is no good, Putnam Co 25, Transylvania. Here's the kick from Koo. The kick from Koo is returned 31 yards by Spears, Wagner on the tackle. First and 10 at the 12. Shotgun formation. Young is intercepted by Gordon, return of 10.
Well, that's it from Transylvania. We had an overtime game. The Hobos win it 25-19. And take a look at the stats. And it's pretty even games throughout. Look at all the field goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And take a look at the team stats. Putman carried through for 370. Transylvania 280. Both rushed for 100 yards. 480 Putnam County. 381 Transylvania. There's your player stats. Now threw for 372. Cousin 284. Countrywide Spirits had 71. One rush for 68. Hill had one rush for 36 yards. Long interference 27. Receivers couple with 9 for Transylvania. Warren had 10 for Putnam County. Touchdown-wise, it was both 1 each. Okay, here going through the play-by-play. Again, final score from Transylvania, Putnam County 25, Transylvania 19. And save it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some stats. Homos with the win. They have now sole possession of first place at 62. Dogs lead Central at 5-3. Here's your pass. Leaders passing. Burrows is now the leader, 93 for Cleveland. Woodland Dobbs has 482 yards rush. Barkley's only 2 behind him from Hazzard with 480. Receiving Bowers has 56. Lamb 55. Receptions. Tackles. Interception. Auburndale's Mercury still has the lead with 6, but Certain Hazzard County has 5. Sack-wise, nobody's really taking control of that. There we go with the leaders and offense. Putnam County first with 29.4. Hazzard County defense 22.6. And Hazzard County first in the power rating 59.9. Auburndale second 59. So I think that's going to be it here from TCFL Central. Well, let's just quickly take a quick look at next week's games. You have Cleveland and Putnam County, Auburndale at Transylvania, Woodland at Detroit, and Hazzard County at Greene. Okay, I think that will wrap it up. This is Gary signing off from TCFL Central. Hope you enjoyed the game.